Hello, fellow viewers and subscribers. Now, Ebony and Shatta Wale have finally released the sponsor track where they work together. You know, before we had news that they were going to bring out a track titled Sponsor. Later on, we heard Shatta Wale couldn't lay a verse on it because they had issues due to certain reasons. So after that, Ebony released a single special alone without Shatta Wale on it. Now, it sparked a lot of controversies and misunderstandings and disagreements, as different school of thoughts had their own reasons why Shatta Wale couldn't be on Ebony's sponsor. The first reason people gave was that Ebony's management were not able to provide the amount of money the Shatta movement crew stipulated for them to be able to have the collaboration, and that was the reason why they couldn't work on the track. Another school of thought had it that they signed an agreement where Shatta Wale was supposed to spoil inside for Ebony, including his crew. But Ebony made only Shatta Wale spoil inside, whilst the rest of his crew, she didn't allow them. So Shatta Wale was like, no, if you are not letting my crew, the SM movement, spoil inside for you to then we are not having this work. Now, people have come out to say that recently Ebony thought about it and realized that no, Shatta Wale is a big name. So to be able to move to that standard, she will have to definitely allow the Shatta movement to spoil inside. So she allowed herself, went to Shatta Wale, spoke to him, and then he called the SM crew over, and then they did it with her. After all, she's a strong girl. She's Ebony. Don't you hear her name? Ebony. She has had it all. She keeps on telling us from her days in McGee's how she used to be strong, and she always makes us know that sex is very good for her. Now, when the track came out where Shatta Wale was on it, people were surprised because people thought Shatta Wale was not going to lay a verse on it anymore. But he has, and then it's cool. I heard it, and then I realized that he was backing the chorus, and then he laid a verse in it. I specifically prefer the way he backed up the chorus, but his verse to me was a normal verse. It was just like using melodies, using Ebony's melody and then putting words in there. What do you think though? Because this collaboration has had us all by storm. Now we are waiting to see what video they are going to put out, because you know when Ebony released her single, she came out with a video where Shatta Wale was not included. The video where she shows us how she was a broke girl, she needed money and at the same time needed dick. She had a broke boyfriend who came over to her to bang the shit out of her, but then she refused because hey, she was in the need of money at that time. So she called her sponsor, who is an old man, a filthy rich old man who has a Range Rover and other vehicles. He takes her out, he spoils her, he buys clothes for her, he takes her out to places that are beautiful, he rides around in the car with her, he buys her cream and drink while she's having her hair done, and all of those spoiling stuff that girls will need from a rich guy. Now when they got home and it was time for him to spoil inside for Ebony, he couldn't. You know how these old men, they shoot blanks. They go 1 minute, pew pew pew, and then they are done. They are not like the young boys who go Philip Adoji, Yubab. They go 100%. So she was unhappy about this. I mean, what is money if you can't receive that pleasure, that sexual enjoyment? So she calls her boyfriend again, and he's now pissed off because she sacked him earlier when he came to spoil inside. Now the boyfriend is like, yo, what do you want from me? And Bonnie tells her, yo, I really need that dick, yo. This old man ain't doing shit, and I know you need my pussy yourself. Then the boy is like, okay, cool, then let's meet at this place. And they meet, and then yeah, the rest is history. Now that was a nice video. I like the concept. I mean, she portrayed what is happening in Ghana here. All those who are listening to me, especially the females, they know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't do it. I mean, you know, when you are broke and you need that money to do your hair, to do other shit, and then your broke boyfriend can't do anything. I mean, you love him, but then you have no other option but to call that sponsor. So that's what the video was about. Now people are also speculating that it's possible that Shatta Wale and Ebony might be in a little relationship, that Ebony is Shatta Wale's side chick. Hey, if it's true, if it's not true, I don't care. And if it's true, hey, big ups to Shatta Wale. I mean, you got a nice one there. Every artist, every male rapper, every male in Ghana who knows Ebony wants to have a piece of her. You know how Ebony shows us stuff? She goes deep, she turns around, she opens up, she shows us all we need to see. So listen to the collaboration and tell me what you think about Shatta Wale's verse. Don't forget that Ebony is a very good musician and performer. Aside the fact that she does spoon music, aside the fact she does porno music, pornographic music, she's a very good musician and a performer. I remember one of her performances where she bent over and was doing stuff to someone on stage. Big ups to Ebony and big ups to Shatta Wale. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your comments and views in the box below, and have a nice day. Thank you and bye.